is Channel 2's IQ. Now, here's your host, Channel 2's John Bachman.
Thanks for joining us. I'm David Shanley in for John Bachman, and we got a great second-round matchup for you tonight. We've got Norcross, and we have Carrollton. Please welcome Norcross High School. Norcross coached by Haley Gallagher and Lauren Riley. And Carrollton High School, of course, out of Carroll County, they're coached by Mr. D and William Murray Melton. So, Captain Bouillon and Captain Dalton, you guys ready? All right, let's play a little high Q. Our first period is open questions. Each one of these questions is worth 10 points, and buried in here we do have the higher Q question. So here we go. We'll play a little high Q on this Sunday afternoon. You really shouldn't mention this number in polite company. It's too gross. What number is it? Ms. Fisher.
144.
Incorrect. Carrollton. 288. 288 is what we're looking for. It's the sum of all the physical and chemical processes by which an organism converts food. Ms. Dalton.
Metabolism.
Metabolism is correct on the board. He was shot while standing on the balcony of the Lorraine Motel in Memphis on April 4th. Mr. Reed.
Martin Luther King Jr.
That is who we're looking for. Also called blocking from behind, this football penalty has a Mr. Reichenberger.
Clipping.
Clipping is what we're looking for. Nice job. IQ's word of the week is the biological order of insects that includes moths and butterflies. Spell Lepidoptera. Mr. Sokolov.
Lepidoptera.
That is correct. Nice job for 10 points. Well done. Crayons made of powdered chalk and pigments in soft colors are used to produce delicate paintings. Ms. Dalton.
Pastel.
Pastel is what we're looking for. For 10 points, Abraham Lincoln was president during the Civil War. Who was the president during the Spanish-American War? Mr. Reichenberger.
McKinley.
McKinley is who we're looking for. All right, our judge and academic advisor, Lloyd Bush, has been traveling around the world. This is a visual clue. Watch your monitor, and for 10 points, tell us, where's Lloyd? The Blue Mosque, begun in 1606 in Mr. Bouillon.
Jerusalem.
Incorrect. I'll finish it for Carrollton. Begun in 1606 in the capital of the Ottoman Empire. Mr. Howard.
Istanbul.
Istanbul is what we're looking for. 10 points. That's a long way to go there, Lloyd. He made it back. Look at there. All right. Open question for 10 points. 40, Carrollton. We got Norcross at 30. If you like, you may sing the answer to this question. This is the other familiar song that's sung to the tune of The Eyes of Texas Are Upon You. What is this ditty about Dinah blowing her horn? Ms. Dalton. Norcross. Mr. Sokolov.
Home on the Range.
I've been working on the railroads, what we're looking for. Near Los Angeles, you can see a saber-toothed cat, a huge bison, 3 kinds of elephants, and 3 huge ground sloths. Where? Mr. Hobson.
Liberty Tar Pit.
That is correct for 10 points. Woo! We've got a tight match here. We've got your higher Q question. The subject is your skull. Your skull is the question topic. Captains, you can put on your board there increments of 10 up to 50, what you're willing to put on this question. Captain Dalton is ready and Captain Bouillon's ready. Okay, here we go. In humans, the adult skull is normally made of 22 bones. One is the mandible. What collective name is given to the other 21 bones? All right. Captains, I'm ready to go. We'll start with you, Norcross.
The cranium.
The cranium is correct. And 50 more points. Nice job, up to 80. The Dalton?
Cranium.
Cranium also, and 50 points up to 100. Job well done. 100 to 80 here in the first period. The lengths of the diagonals of the rhombus are 10 feet and 20 feet. In square feet, what is the area of the rhombus? Not in time. 100 square feet is what we're looking for. In painting and drawing, old masters are artists who worked before the end of this century. Is it the 14th, the 16th? Mr. Bouillon.
14th.
Incorrect. I'll finish it for Carrollton. 14th, the 16th, or the 18th? Mr. Howard.
18th.
18th is correct. What we're looking for. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment. Mr. Suckalo.
Religion.
Incorrect. I'll finish it for Carrollton. Respecting an establishment of religion. Which amendment to the Constitution is this, Mr. Howard?
The first.
The first is what we're looking for. More than 40%. No, we won't get to that question. But we've had a very active first period. Carrollton 120, Norcross 80. Coming back, we're going to do a little extra credit. You come back and join us. Welcome back to High Q on a Sunday afternoon. David Janley in for John Bachman. We got Carrollton 120, Norcross 80. We're moving on to our extra credit round. We'll have an open question. You get it right, you get a chance for some extra credit. You get that, the other team can kind of pay attention because if they miss it, you get pass for play. So here you go. This is an open question for 10 points. It takes its name from the Spanish word for equator. What South American country? Ms. Fisher.
Ecuador.
Ecuador is what we're looking for. Extra credit for you now, Norcross. Women athletes have come a long way, including these women. From 2008 to 2010, this women's collegiate basketball team won 90 games in a row, a Division I record.
UConn.
UConn, yes. For 10 points, 2010, this alpine skier became the first American woman to win the Olympic downhill and later won the overall World Cup title.
Joey.
Yep.
Lindsey Vaughn.
Lindsey Vaughn is correct. And for 15 points, Paula Newby Frazier was the world champion 8 times in this endurance event and held the women's record until 2008. Captain?
Marathon.
Marathon, pass, incorrect. Pass or play, Carrollton?
Pass.
Pass. They passed the triathlon. Triathlon is what we're looking for. Open question now. Its subtitle was Life Among the Lowly. What was this 1852 novel by Harriet Beecher Stowe? Mr. Bouillon.
Uncle Tom's Cabin.
Uncle Tom's Cabin is correct. Extra credit again for you, Norcross. The law of the conservation of energy states that in a closed system, the sum of 3 kinds of energy remains constant. For 5 points, name any of those 3 kinds of energy.
Kinetic.
Kinetic is correct. For 10 points, name another.
Potential.
Potential is correct. And for 15, what is the 3rd form of energy included in the law of energy conservation?
Yeah, sure.
Captain? Captain? Yep.
Inertial.
And correct. Pass or play, Carrollton?
Pass.
Pass. Pass. What we're looking for is thermal. Thermal or heat. Open question now. Nucleic, eudichic, oxalic, sulfuric. Mr. Reed.
Acids.
They're all acids. They are. All right, you got some extra credit for you, Carrollton. If you're a good writer, you might just win a prize someday for 5 points. What international prize was won by William Faulkner in 1949, Ernest Hemingway in 54, and John Steinbeck in 1962?
Pulitzer.
Incorrect. Pass or play, Norcross?
Play.
They're going to play. Answer?
The Nobel Prize in Literature.
Yes, that is correct. For 10 points, what is the most prestigious literary prize in Britain? The Booker Prize, the Pager Prize, or the Reader Prize?
Booker Prize.
Booker Prize is correct. And for 15 points, what is France's most prestigious prize for fiction named for 2 19th century brothers? Captain?
The Dumas Prize.
No. What we're looking for is the Prix Goncourt. Prix Goncourt. All right. So now we got an open question. We got a tight match. I'd say it's tight. You tied at 130. Time now for our question from the Georgia Aquarium. Take a look.
What Arctic marine mammal is commonly referred to as the canary of the sea?
Suckalo.
Dolphin.
Incorrect. Carrollton. Mr. Thompson.
Beluga whales.
The beluga whale is correct from the Georgia Aquarium. They are magnificent too. All right, so we have extra credit for you, Carrollton. Here we go. Historical dates are sometimes hard to remember. Well, how about centuries? For 5 points, in what century was the Battle of Hastings fought and the First Crusade launched? The 11th or the 12th?
11th.
11th is correct. For 10 points, the Reformation begins and the Pizarro conquers the Incas. For the 15th, the 16th, or the 17th?
16th.
16th is correct. And for 15 points, the Manchu dynasty begins in China and the Tokugawa Shogunate begins in Japan. Is that correct, Lloyd? Okinawa. Okay. Begins in Japan. What century?
Pass.
Pass?
Play.
Play.
Blake?
17.
17th is correct. Picked up some 15 points there. Nice job. Open question. Here we go. In July, it completed its final mission, the 135th and last mission of the Space Shuttle program. Which orbiter was it? Mr. Sokolov.
Discovery.
Incorrect. Carrollton. Atlantis. Atlantis is what we're looking for. Well, that brings us in. We're about halftime. We got a great match. Carrollton 155, Norcross 145 coming up. We're going to go speedy. It's called the Quick Quiz. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the second round matchup on High Q. Carrollton 155, Norcross 145. David Shanley in for John Bachman. And all right, here's the deal. We got a quick quiz going on here, and this is where we get a bunch of points in short order. And Norcross, you're trailing by 10. You get the first crack at this. Captain Guyon, you can choose between a hunk of potpourri, college knowledge, banned books, or bad boys. Which do you care? All right. Yep.
College.
College knowledge. All right, so here's the deal. We're going to run through these. Carrollton, pay attention to any they miss or pass on, you'll get a crack at when we get finished. Even before you head off to college, here's your first college exam for 10 points each. Let's test your knowledge of college and things collegiate. Here we go. The oldest college in the United States, the oldest fraternity in the United States, is now an honorary for college scholars.
Roads.
From Latin to sleep, it's where you might sleep.
Dormitory.
Where you'll write to earn a master's degree. What you'll write to earn a master's degree.
Thesis.
What you'll write to become a PhD.
Dissertation.
From the Latin for field or plain, it's the college grounds.
Campus.
What GPA stands for.
Grade point average.
It's the field you choose to get your degree in.
Major.
From the Latin for one direction, it's a college that also grants advanced degrees.
Pass.
The college officer most responsible for your academic records and transcripts. The administrative officer in charge of a college or other decision at the university. From the Latin for nourishing mother, it's the college you attended or the school you taught. In 1833, Oberlin College was the first to admit these students. Literally, a wise fool is what somewhere. Not in time. Not in time. All right. So, a nice job there up to 245 Norcross. Carrollton, they've got a couple here that they passed or missed, and I'll give you a shot at it. The oldest fraternity in the United States is now an honorary for college scholars.
Kappa Alpha.
Phi Beta Kappa. Phi Beta Kappa is what we're looking for. From the Latin for one direction, it's a college that also grants advanced degrees.
Pass.
But it's university. And the college officer most responsible for your academic records and transcripts.
Advisor.
The registrar. The registrar is what we're looking for. Okay, so nice job there, Norcross, up to 245. Carrollton, here is your crack. You get to choose between the remaining categories of a hunk of potpourri, banned books, or bad boys.
Banned books.
Banned books. Okay. The same thing there, Norcross, and either they pass on or miss, you'll get a shot at. All of these books were among the 100 most frequently challenged books in public school libraries in the last 10 years. For 10 points each, let's see how many you have read. Here we go. The books about this young wizard were challenged books. Mark Twain's story of a raft trip on the Mississippi. Holden gets kicked out of
Catcher in the Rye.
Harper Lee's novel, Who Said
Kill My Mockingbird.
This author has 3 books on the list: The Bluest Eye, Beloved, and Song of Solomon.
Pass.
This author has 4 books on the list, including Forever, Blubber, and Tiger Eyes.
Judy Blue.
Human beings are cloned in factories in this 1932 Aldous Huxley novel.
1984.
Philip Pullman's trilogy of books about dust. The first is The Golden Compass.
His Dark Materials.